Okay, Boss Dog here. And today I'm gonna show you how to make one of the most beautiful rings you've ever seen. And we're gonna make it out of a 1 ounce silver round, 0.999% pure silver. Don't tread on me. Established in 1754. Then on the back, the price of liberty. This is a beautiful round. We're gonna make this into a ring. And because it's so heavy, I'm gonna cut a hole in it. I'm gonna try to keep the rattlesnake head and the rattles on it. And when I finish with this ring, it's gonna be one of the most beautiful pieces of jewelry you've ever seen. So I'll give you a close-up look at it. Give you a close-up look at it. Don't tread on me. Established in 1754. That's going to be on the outside. That's going to be on the outside of the ring. I'm going to try to get the head, and with the rattlers in there, some of the scales, all this on the outside. You'll be able to see that. Don't tread on me. This is going to be on the inside, the price of liberty, 1 ounce, 0.999% fine silver. So I'm going to try to show you from start to finish how I do this. First thing we're going to do is we're going to cut a hole in the middle of it. Like I said, I'm going to use a 5/8 inch punch, and that's going to leave enough room where I'll be able to get the rattlesnake teeth, the rattlesnake head, and the rattles in it. So I'll get all set up here. I'll show you how to punch a hole in here, and we'll see what it looks like. Okay, so we're gonna use this self-centering punch right here. I'm gonna put this thing in. We're gonna put this. I got a 5/8 inch punch here. Put this in the punch here. I'm gonna put that in there like that there. We're going to screw it down. So center. Okay. Okay. Okay, here it is. There's a center punched out of it right there. Okay. That's what it looks like right here, and I'm going to come right over here and I'm going to knock that punch out of there real quick here. Okay. There it is. That's what it looks like. That's what it looks like after the hole's punched out of it. I'm going to be able to keep the rattlesnake head with the teeth on it, the rattlers. So there we go. So now I'm going to clean up the inside of this here, and we'll continue on with the next step. I'll bring you into the folding process when we start to fold this down into the shape of a ring. Okay, now I want want this on the outside. Don't tread on me on the outside. So I'm going to put this down. And here we're going to fold that right down. We're going to fold that right down into the shape of a ring. We'll put that in there like that. Ooh. Okay. Folding it. Okay. And that's how it begins, just like that. It begins just like that. I am going to anneal this, put some heat to it. It's going to make it a little bit more malleable. And then I'm going to clean up the edges here a little bit. And I'm going to fold it right on down into the shape of a ring. And I will be right back. Okay, put some heat to it a little bit. I annealed it, so-called annealed it. Makes it a little bit softer, a little bit pliable. Now I'm going to continue to fold it right on down. Continue to fold it right on down into the shape of a ring. So, gotta make sure it's straight in your die. You don't want to you don't want to start out with a wobbly ring. So, make sure it's straight in there. Fold it right on down there. Fold it right on there. Fold, 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 fold. Take it out. Always try to use the smallest part of your die. I had it down there pretty far, so I'm going to turn it over now. Now I can see it a little bit more. I can see just a little bit more of it, so it makes it a little bit easier to see. Make sure you get it in there straight. Fold that right on down there. It's getting a little bit work hardened. When you feel it starting to get a little bit work hardened, you have to go back and anneal it. So I'm going to go back and anneal it. So it's starting to take shape a little bit. Starting to take shape a little bit. It's starting to look like a ring. Don't tread on me. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back and anneal it. And I'm going to go ahead and take it on down. I'm going to continue the folding process till I fold all the way. Then we're going to put it on the ring stretch, and I'll be right back to show you how to do that. Okay. The person I'm making this for wants an antique finish on it, but I'm going to go ahead and finish this ring up with a real polished look to show you what that looks like. And then I'm going to put an antique finish on it to show you what that looks like. Don't tread on me. So we're starting to look like a ring. We got it shaped into a ring. Now we're going to take it to the stretcher. We're going to stretch it out. We're going to stretch it out. And basically what we want to do is we're going to put it on the stretcher here. And I want to stretch it out so this rim fits right up against the mandrel. So I'm going to go ahead and stretch it down as far as I can and try to press this edge right up against this mandrel. So that's what my goal is here. Okay, so take a little bit of cloth here, this here. Okay, that on there like that here. Stretch it right on down there. Now, got to stretch as far as we can there on the stretcher. So now I'm going to take it and I'm going to put it into what they call a Swedish Wrap. And that takes a large ring and makes it into a smaller ring. So I'm going to use the Swedish Wrap and I'm going to close this end up a little bit, and then it'll really start to take shape like a ring. So I'm going to get all set up there and I'll bring you back in a few minutes. Okay, now we're going to wrap this ring with some tape. We don't want to lose the detail on it, so we're going to wrap some tape around this before we put it in the Swedish Wrap. Okay, I'm going to put this right in the Swedish Wrap right now. There's a Swedish Wrap right here. Put that in there. Got a plunger. Push it right down inside there. Okay. Okay. There we go. Try to keep it in there straight. Looking nice so far. Now we're going to turn it over. In there. Okay. Press it right on down there, right on down. Okay. We're looking for a size 11. We're looking for a size 11. There you go, starting to take shape now. When you start to see the detail, see how some of the details starting to come through the tape? Once you see all the details start to come through the tape, you know you've taken the taper out of that ring. You want to get that taper out of there like a bow, and you want to start getting a straight side to it. So once I do that, once that detail starts coming through that ring, I know I've got the bow out of it, and then I'll put it one more time back on the stretcher. Right now I'm shaping. I'm doing what I got to do to shape it, and then I'll start sizing it. So I'm going to keep pressing it down in that Swedish Wrap till all that detail starts to come through there. Then I'm going to put it back on the stretcher, and we're going to try to get it as close as we can to the size. We're looking for a size 11.5. So you can see the detail almost coming through there. So one more push through the Swedish Wrap and we'll go back to the stretcher. Okay. Now I'm going to put it back on the stretcher and try to get the mandrel folded right up against this edge here. Once I do that, I like the shape I got, then we'll start to size it. So right now we're going to do that there. Put that on there. There's just a couple presses here. Okay. That's basically it. That's basically all I'm going to do right there. Now we really got the shape we want it. It's really starting to shape up here now. There's a shape we want. Don't tread on me. Nice shape. Now we're going to size it. First, I'm going to go anneal it. I'm going to anneal it one more time, and then we'll put it in the reducing die, and we'll reduce it to size. Okay, so we're all set to go. We're going to reduce this now. We're going to reduce it to size. We're going to use a reducing die. Fold down the reeded part a little bit. We're going to try. Now I'm looking for a size 11, so I want to get this down to a size 10 because there's a big buildup in silver right along this edge. I'm going to get it down to a size 10, and then as soon as I take that ridge out with the deburring tool, it will be perfect. So I'm going to put it in the reducing die here, but first You don't want to lose the detail. So we're going to continue to protect the detail on this ring. So I'm going to wrap this a couple times in tape. I don't want to lose any of that detail. This is going to be such a beautiful ring. It's going to be such a beautiful ring. You don't want to lose any of that detail. So we're going to put it right in here right now. And we're going to reduce that down. Okay, make sure you get in there straight. And what you do on one side, you turn it over and you do the same thing on the other side. Like I've got, you can see the gap you have there. You turn the ring over the other way, and you want the same size gap in this side here. So we're gonna reduce that a little bit more here on that side. Okay, down a little bit. There you go, like that there. Let's see where we're at with the size here. 10.5. That's looking good. Let's take a look and see what it looks like. Now we've got it shaped, and now we're sizing it. Oh gosh, that looks really nice. Oh boy, that looks phenomenal. That looks really, really nice. Look at that. Look how nice. Look at the shape. The symmetrical shape on that is absolutely gorgeous. So what we're going to do now is, I've got it shaped, sized. Now I'm going to clean up that little edge right there. I'm going to take a deburring tool. I'm going to get in there and take all that silver out of there and make a nice comfortable fit there. I'm going to work on the size, get it right to exactly the size 11. And as soon as I do that, I'll bring you back and show you what it looks like. And then we'll start the process of polishing and making it look really beautiful. It looks like it's really gonna come out nice here. You're gonna be able to see the rattlesnake head with the teeth, and there's the rattles. It's really gonna look nice. So let me take care of all that, and we'll see what it looks like. Be right back. Okay, it's sized, it's shaped. We got a nice little comfortable edge right around here. I've taken that inside, taken all that buildup of silver in there, out of there, and made a nice smooth surface where you can slide it onto your ring finger like that there. And I sanded all that down. Now, we got it sized, shaped. It's all ready now to polish or put a patina on it. Don't tread on me. Don't tread on me. You can see the rattlesnake head, the rattles, inside of it, eternal vigilance. Inside of it says, eternal vigilance, 1 ounce, 0.999% fine silver. Okay, now what we're gonna do is we're gonna polish this up, make it look so pretty, the glare will hurt your eyes. So as soon as I do that, I'll be right back and I'll show you what it looks like. And then after that, we're gonna put an antique finish on it. And when I put the antique finish on it, it'll bring all that detail, will pop right before your eyes. And then after I put the antique finish on, I'll polish all the highlights on it. It will be an absolutely gorgeous ring. So I'm gonna go put a polish on it right now, and I'll be right back. Okay, you can't see the sheer beauty of this ring unless you're looking right at it. It's sized, it's shaped, beautiful, beautiful, nice, easy slide on your finger. Now what we're gonna do is we're going to put an antique finish on it. After I put the antique finish on it and get all the detail pop, I'm going to polish it up again. And after I polish it, all the highlighted areas will be polished, and there'll be an antique finish in the background. I'll make all the detail pop. You'll be able to see that snake head with his teeth, the rattles, all the scales on him, the inside of the ring, all that detail will pop. And after I do that, after I get it all polished up with the antique finish in the background, I'll put a little Renaissance wax over the top of it and seal it up, and it will be a done deal. So I'm going to get all set up for the antique finish. I'll show you how I do that. Okay, I've got some hot water right here. Add a couple drops of liver of sulfur. A couple little drops there. That's all it's going to take, just a couple drops like that there. Mix it up. Drop the ring in there. Boom, ring's going to go in. I'm going to do this one here. I'm going to do 2 of them also at the same time. So I'm going to drop that one in there. I'll do 2 rings at the same time here. And within a minute or so, they start turning nice and dark black, as you can see. See how black that's turning? So I'll leave them in there for about another minute. Leave them in there for another minute. Then we're going to take them out. And let them dry. Oh yeah, look at that. That's perfect. Write that there. This stuff smells terrible. So if you drink coffee, make sure you don't drink out of the wrong cup, but it smells terrible. So now we'll leave them here. We're going to let them dry. As soon as they dry, then we're going to take off. We're going to take off the finish, highlighting. We'll take off the antique finish and leave all the highlighted areas that were polished up. They'll be sticking out, popping with the antique finish in the back. So I'm going to let that dry, and I'll bring you back in. Okay, so now it's dry. So now what we're going to do is we're going to take off some of that antique finish. Go on the inside a little bit, knock off the high side, a little bit around the edges here. Take off some of that. Oh, it's looking beautiful. It's absolutely looking gorgeous. This is absolutely looking gorgeous. Looking absolutely gorgeous. Now you can see all the detail. Don't tread on me. You can see his teeth, the rattles, all the detail pops now established. 1754, all the detail on the inside. The price of liberty. So now after we do that there, we're going to polish it up a little bit. So we're going to polish it up with a polishing cloth here a little bit. All right. You just can't believe what this ring looks like. You have to almost see it in person. Got that there. We'll get a little jewelry wipe here. Get a little jewelry wipe here. Polish it up a little bit. Oh, this is absolutely gorgeous. You have to, if you could just see this ring in person, it's just absolutely beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. So there it is. I wish you could see this. I wish you could see this in person, but don't tread on me. Antique finish, established in 1754. You see the rattlesnake teeth. These rattles. Absolutely gorgeous. Okay, that's a done deal. I'm going to put a little Renaissance wax on here, polish it up a little bit more, put some Renaissance wax, and it's going to be a done deal. So anyway, I hope you like this video. I'll leave a link down below to my Etsy shop where you'll be able to go in and purchase this ring. Also, if you don't see something there you like, go to any one of my listings and message me, and I'm sure I'll be able to find something for you. But anyway, if you haven't already subscribed to my channel, please subscribe to my channel. Hit the like button, send me a comment, hit the notification button for future videos. And this is Boss Dog here, and I will see you soon.